Okay, face shield's in place. Microphone's in place. Let's go a little faster here and hope for the best. I'm going to mark out the section first that I want to remove, and now this section I'm taking out, I'm going to purposely leave rough anyway, so it's not extremely important that I get a really smooth finish here. But it is important that I go slowly at first. As I said, this thing is not completely round, and it has potential for causing problems. Now, obviously, you don't want to go too deep, or else you end up with a ring in a short bowl. But I know that this wall thickness is probably close to a 1/4 inch in the bottom and over an 1/8 inch at the top, so I know I can take a 1/16 to an 1/8 of an inch off, even with the warpage, and still be safe. Unfortunately, I can't reach in to see how I'm done, so I'm just going to have to guess it here. Okay. Now, what I can do, that's one of the advantages of this tool. You see here, I got this edge out, and I think I want to go to a round cutting edge, so I could just flip this around and put my round cutting edge out. And that will help me make a more consistent bottom to this cut. What we can do is stop it, and see if we can just tap it to get a feel for how much we have left. I think I can take a bit more off the lower part of this cut. First I'm going to sharpen this tool though. Okay, tool is a little sharper, and it's hard to see, but I did change the profile just a little bit. I made a little sharper round nose instead of the blunt, so it'll help me get closer to the edge. Now I don't want to get really close to the bottom and top of the cut because I want that fairly sharp for the visual appearance I'm going to try for later. As you can see, it's cutting a bit better than it was before. Turn it around again to get my point back, because I'm going to do some cleanup at the transition points there at the top and bottom of the cut. This is the point where if you're going to make a mistake, this is probably where it's going to happen. I think I'm going to leave well enough alone. I'm going to sand in that area, and obviously I have to do it fairly carefully so that I don't hit the section that has got the finish on it. But I do think I'm going to have to take a little more off in the bottom area here. But that's roughly how that tool can be used for a fairly exacting cut. Now, the last time we left this, as you recall, I was still working on the lathe with it. It's now finished and ready for the next step. I just wanted to point out that quite a bit of reduction in the wall thickness has occurred. I had to take this off and put it on a couple times, but I was still able to center it and get a good response. I just want to show a little indication here with a bright light that it's pretty thin. Now, that is just more an illustration of what's capable with my tool, and how cleanly you can cut. And now we're ready for the next step, and that's about it for demoing the tool, but I'll probably show the final result just so you can see what I was after.